Today is January 19, 2024. It is 2:10 a.m. I just started, so I don't think I really wanted to record, but there was some stuff that I saw on Twitter, and I thought, you know, let me just put them on a list and share them with you. And I hope not to stay too long on each of these. I have about 15 tweets. It varies from US talking about the UK situation with Kate and Charles at the hospital. There's something about Piers, and there's an interview about I think that's one Harry was promoting Spare with AndersonCooper, and some LOL videos. And these two, I decided not to put them. I'll see how I feel later on. They might be on another video. It's politics and Angela Jolie, who was talking about Palestine. So I'll see how I feel about these two. They may not be on this video, but they might be on a future video. Alright, so this is my back end. I hope some of you, I'm not sure where I'm gonna put this video, if it's on Team Sussex, which is this channel, or PYTE, because I did put a video out yesterday on PYTE. So I want to put Harry's the award. I might put it on the charity channel. Okay, so this one I might put it, the one that I'm talking in right now, on PYTE. Harry's award on the charity channel, and then anything the following day, gossips or whatever, the squad talking about it, those tweets, I might put them on PYTE. So remember, this channel, this one, Team Sussex, originally was meant to be a backup, but things had happened to PYTE, so I sort of turned this into like the main channel. But technically, I want this to turn back into a backup. So yeah, we'll see. I hope you guys, I'm sorry I'm bouncing you guys everywhere, but YouTube is very strict and different things, so I'm trying to keep up. But the charity channel will remain charity. So yeah, I try to keep it a bit more serious. Alright, so this is my back end for this channel. Let's go on. Let's see here. 3,713 subscribers, new subscribers, welcome. My estimate on this channel is to 1183. Okay, so let me not waste time. So there's this here. Let's go on Twitter. I want to talk more about the back end, but forget it. So this is the first video. Oh my god, it is long. 7 minutes, 6 minutes and 59 seconds. I didn't know it was that long. So let's get started. Okay, US journalists or professionals, they're not buying Kate BS. They like, know something smells funny and the milk. They'll give Charles a pass because he's old and he's getting his prostate checked out. That's normal. On the other hand, they don't believe Kate. I don't believe any of them. The thing for me is, why now? Because these people have called wolf so many times. The perfect example for me, it's what happened when the Queen passed. Leading to the Queen's death, you had Harry and Meghan doing their things, promoting their INVICTUS, and they were doing different events. I believe it was 3 events that they were doing. Okay, the well child, there was something else. It's the well child that they didn't do. There's one world that Meghan did her speech when she wore all red, and then they had to go to Germany, which they did. But the third one, when they were supposed to come back to the UK to do the well child, and then that happened. And throughout, you know, their appearances, it was very well received. People loved them, they cheered for them and all of that. And then to turn that smile that Harry and Meghan had into a frown, this is what happened. I'm sorry, this is the way that I felt. From the day that happened, that was my instinct. Okay? So, with this happening here, the nonsense that they did once they know Harry's gonna receive an award, the living legend of aviation, they start screaming foul left and right. Okay, I believe they even had a petition where the organization had to respond. Okay, so all of this, I don't know why. I'm sorry. If it's real, I am sorry. But if they're doing their typical tactic, it's shame on them. Okay, so let's listen to this.
facing the royal family.
Now, the palace revealed yesterday that Princess Kate is hospitalized after undergoing abdominal surgery and is going to be spending months recovering at home. And just a few hours later, it was announced that King Charles is also set to receive medical care.
NBC's Molly Hunter's at Kensington Palace this morning with the latest on all of it. Hi, Molly. Good morning.
Hey guys, good morning. Two big royal health announcements in one day is extremely rare, and Kate's condition sounds pretty serious. Nearly 2 weeks in the hospital, another 3 months out of public view, and Kensington Palace isn't telling us why she needed surgery.
And then all this time, it seems like, from what I'm hearing here, she's been in the hospital quite some time. Why are they telling us that now? Why now? Okay, so.
This morning, for the second day in a row, Kate, the Princess of Wales, is recovering in the hospital after what Kensington Palace calls a successful planned abdominal surgery, saying she will likely remain in the hospital for 10 to 14 days, a rare, lengthy stay. A source at Kensington Palace confirms her condition is non-cancerous.
I wish Kate well. I think she's a fantastic princess.
I wish her fast recovery.
Hopefully she's going to be okay.
The palace also says she'll now cancel all events until after Easter, a long time to be out of view for the most popular royal.
You know, I was told that she had a very packed schedule coming up between now and Easter and was very much looking forward to it. And that was just a couple of weeks back. So things have obviously moved fairly quickly.
Kate has long been seen as healthy, very sporty, talking about the benefits of exercise.
I really generally love all sports. You know, I love swimming. Personally, I love swimming. Cold swimming, the colder the better.
With no known health issues outside of the much publicized extreme morning sickness with all 3 pregnancies, hospitalized for 1. And last week, on her 42nd birthday, the royal family posted this behind-the-scenes snap from King Charles's coronation. No inkling that anything might be wrong. We last saw Kate celebrating Christmas with the whole family at Sandringham. And the statement adds she hopes that the public will understand her desire to maintain as much normality for her children as possible. George, Charlotte, and, of course, little Louis are at the center of their lives, and Prince William will also postpone events to support his family. Also yesterday, in a stunning second royal health statement in one day, Buckingham Palace announced King Charles will have a corrective procedure next week for an enlarged prostate. His Majesty's condition is benign, the palace says, reassuring news for the 75-year-old monarch.
Now, Charles will also postpone his engagements, at least in the next couple of weeks, according to Buckingham Palace. But this is a lot of high-profile faces out of view, since Prince William will not be holding any engagements while his wife is in the hospital, and he will be scaling back over the next couple of months. Guys?
All right, Molly, thank you. Let's get more perspective on all this, Dr. Roche.
I'm sorry. It seems like they just want a sympathy kind of thing. All right, so let's continue with that.
Raj, a gastroenterologist and associate professor of medicine at NYU Langone Health, is with us. But first, let's turn to NBC royal commentator Daisy McAndrew, who's with us in London. So I'm sure there's lots of speculation, Daisy, out there. It's kind of a long hospital stay and a long recovery. What are they saying out there?
Well, of course, whilst a lot of people do see that it's rather unseemly to speculate about somebody's private medical matters, that hasn't stopped an awful lot of people just wondering what on earth it could have been.
Oh, now they want privacy? Okay, but they all into Harry and Meghan things? My goodness.
That has hospitalised Kate for such a long time. Of course, as your medical expert will tell you, 2 weeks in hospital for somebody as young and seemingly fit as Kate does seem like a worryingly long time. So there, of course, there's been speculation. Could it be something gynecological? Could it be something bowel related? Is it something that actually means that her stomach muscles will be cut through in that operation? Those are the sorts of questions that are being asked here. But also, I think there has been a lot of admiration for what is a much more open statement about medical matters from Kate and from Charles than we've seen before.
It's interesting, Daisy, because it's a planned medical procedure, according to the palace. But then they also had to apologize for canceling a bunch of stuff, which makes you wonder, well, why did you ever schedule it if you knew this was planned? I mean, is there any indication on that?
Exactly that. They've said this wasn't emergency surgery, this was elective surgery. But again, elective surgery could be you deciding to have an operation in 2 days' time. It just means you're not being rushed to hospital in an ambulance. So
But they wait until Harry's about to receive his award to make this announcement, so everybody's attention could be on them and blah 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 blah. This is what I mean. Okay, they could have said that a long time ago, but why now?
So, as you quite rightly said, she has apologised for having to cancel a lot of plans. There was a thought that they were going on a foreign tour this spring to Italy, which of course has been pushed back. So people are concerned that this is a serious medical matter.
Dr. Raj, this is your area of expertise, and again, we don't want to be unseemly here and over-speculate, but planned abdominal surgery, 10 to 14 days of recovery in the hospital, then months of recovery at home after that.
Yeah.
What, if anything, can we glean from that?
I do think the 10 to 14 days seems a bit long. Now, I will say, in America, we tend to try to get people out of the hospital very quickly for a variety of reasons, including the fact that it's not very healthy to be in the hospital. You can get infections, things like that. I do think in the UK, they keep people in the hospital a little bit longer. I would expect after abdominal surgery, probably the
What
UK.
was it when they had their babies? They get out quick. But anyway, who am I to say?
About 7 days. So, 10 to 14 is a little bit longer than that. We, of course, have no idea what kind of surgery she had, but when they say abdominal surgery, that implies cutting through abdominal wall muscles. And that can be very painful, so you have to manage pain afterwards. There's possibilities of wound infection, and there's weakness and fatigue. So it does take a while for those muscles to heal, for you to be able to be back to your sort of fighting function and being able to lift, heavy things or walk a long period of time. So the several months doesn't bother me, actually. We often tell people after abdominal surgery, you're not going to be 100% for probably 3 months. But the 10 to 14 days tends to seem a bit long, and I agree with Savannah in this question of, was it really planned if she had to cancel so many events afterwards? If I had a patient who I said needs surgery in 2 days, that's a pretty urgent situation. I don't really consider that truly elective.
Yeah, you wonder if it's semantics a little bit.
Yeah. Right,
So she didn't disclose exactly what her illness is. Prince Charles did, and it's something, I guess, fairly common for men in their 70s.
Extremely common. I mean, might almost consider this part of the normal part of aging for a man, that their prostate tends to enlarge. So benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH, benign is the most important thing to realize. It's a benign condition. It's not linked to prostate cancer, but it can cause some distressing symptoms, especially urinary retention, which is why many men do seek treatment, and there are a variety of treatments. These are usually somewhat minor procedures, so his recovery is expected to be much faster.
You know what I'm thinking? It seems like both palaces, William and Charles, okay, this is purely speculation. You guys could come after me. I always overthink things. They both had planned to say something about their personal thing to prevent Harry from getting that recognition. Okay, the spotlight. So it seems like they let out this particular issue now, and it just happened to be coincidentally almost at the same time. Which one came first? Did they both come out the same time, or one come out before the other? Okay, I think it's done, right?
Daisy, thank you very much.
Okay, so let me read some of the comments here. Okay, it's still interesting to me when discussing Kate how glowing the coverage. When it's Meghan, that all get a little nasty, vicious. Never cease to amaze me the difference in coverage of the two princesses. It does seem fishy. The doctor was being nice with I think in UK they keep people longer. LOL, they don't. That's what I'm saying. Okay, they don't, because I remember after both of them, when they finished had their babies, okay, they got out of the hospital really quickly. All right, you know what? Let me done with this. I do not want. This is when this been going around for a while, but I didn't share it. So let me not spend too much time on that. Okay, so let's go to the next one. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to make this a long video because I'm not feeling whatever it is that they're selling. If they are truly sick, I apologize, but these people have called wolves too many times. Okay, next one. This is Dr. Shola. Lord, I'm trying to be good this year, but they keep drawing me in. That's Dr. Shola who said that. Okay, 2 minutes and 16 seconds. And by the way, Dr. Shola, you know who introduced me, Dr. Shola? The squad. I never knew she existed, but from following Harry and Meghan, and the squad were sharing some of her videos, and I was so amazed. She speaks so very well, and she's on point. And then I went and looked at her TED Talk video and all of that. Very, very intelligent woman. I like her. All right, so let's listen.
Leaves the nation reeling? What the hell kind of mess is this headline? Oh, Lord, I'm trying so hard to be good this year, but they keep drawing me in. Let's break it down. Why is the British press always exaggerating the royal family?
Thank you.
I suspect that they are afraid that in the absence of the senior royals, the British public will finally see that the monarchy serves no real purpose, is a drain on our threadbare national resources, and utterly irrelevant to our existence. Look, in the absence of King Charles, Princess Kate, Prince William, the world hasn't come to an end. The economy hasn't collapsed, and people are still in the same mess. The nation isn't reeling from threadbare royal resources. Utter rubbish. Let me tell you what we're reeling from. We are reeling from a cost of living crisis, a broken down NHS system, poverty, systemic racism.
Okay, these are some of the things I sometimes raise on some of my videos. There she is listing them. Okay.
Culture wars, social injustice, Brexit, food banks, home shortages, homelessness, the incompetence of the Tory government, and that's just to name a few. From one human to another, I wish Princess Kate and King Charles a swift and speedy recovery. Get back on your feet and be in good health, like I would wish for anybody else.
Exactly.
But no one, absolutely nobody, is reeling from the absence of whatever they call work. Or the fact that Prince William is doing what a husband should be doing and what a father should be doing.
The squad was saying that too. What was it? I came across a tweet. I don't think I put it on my list. They said that it is now that he went to the hospital to visit her. Why? Because now people know she was at the hospital. So I don't know if it was known, if it was true or not. Okay.
Come on now, please manage the exaggeration, okay? And do you know why no one is reeling from these threadbare royal resources, as the Daily Mail puts it? It's because they were never present in our lives in the first place. Hashtag just saying. Hey, look, don't hate the messenger, hate the truth.
That's spot on. Okay, there's this here. Keep God's names out of your filthy, hateful mouth. Why do you hate white people? She doesn't hate white people. She just said the truth. This is the truth that is being played in front of you. But what about the royal family who's abusing the word God and everything like that? Oh, I don't need to read that. And then, you know, reading quotes from the Bible. I mean, let me read some of the comments under it. All right, let me read this. This is an ad. Okay, they lost their mind, out of touch press and royal family. They live in their own bubble. That's for sure. Let me go into that and see what some people are saying here. Okay, the truth hurts, huh? Exactly. All right. Here are some Bible quotes. Is that the same person? No, he has a UK flag. Here are some Bible quotes on embracing truth for you. Christ Jesus said, "Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." All right. When you tell the truth, justice is done, but lies lead to injustice. That's for sure. Okay, a black person can't offer a critic of a white person without you thinking they're motivated by hate. Why is that? Projection. Is it that you find it normal and okay to be considered a lesser human being as the royal consider you? Things that make you go, yeah, there's the word here. Bit rich coming from an obvious racist whose place in hell is already made up and waiting. That was a comment, a tweet that I comment on. And I was like, when we all die, we'll find out if there's a heaven and hell. So there's this one here. I didn't listen to it, but it caught my attention when one of the squad retweeted it. Okay, that's not news. Call me cynical. Alright, so that's this person here is unimpressed by a headline about the Prince and Princess of Wales. Okay, so let's listen. It's only 30 seconds.
Daily Mirror, I'll be there for Kate. This is William cancelling all engagements. I don't know why that's a headline, in fairness, because that's not news. What would be news is Will says, I'm not going to see her. And now that is what you call a story. But the idea a husband cancels his business engagements to be by his wife's bedside in hospital. Sorry, love, I'll see you next Friday.
That's
I'm
true.
down the pub. I mean, to me, call me cynical. I don't call that extraordinary that a husband does that. The Daily Mirror,
That's pretty much what Dr. Shola was just saying. He's doing what a husband's supposed to do. That's it. And there he is saying it in a different way. Okay, these client newspapers are doing the royal family no good, making the Queen look like a bitter racist great-grandmother, and now going over the top with crying William. People are not buying it. No wonder they are going out of business. Hospital royals. Okay, when you consider the wars in the Ukraine and Palestine, the post office and contaminated blood scandals, oh my goodness, there's that too. Okay, the cost of living crisis, there's some of the things Dr. Shola was saying, and collapse of public services, the government corruption, and rise of fascism across the world. This royal nonsense is utterly pathetic. That's it. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not the only one who see the same thing. So let's go to the next tweet. Right, they're trying to, you know, I don't know, not showing people what's really going on. You don't hear them talking about what's going on in Palestine. You don't hear them talking about real substance thing. Okay, the NHS and all of that. But I did come across some tweets regarding post office thing that's going on in the UK. I was like, you know what, let me not get into it. So I don't even bother sharing them. Okay, next tweet. Okay, these people always act as if William doesn't exist. The William they say is very popular. Okay. Who will rule England if King Charles is in the hospital? The identity of who will take over the duties of the monarchy during King Charles' upcoming hospitalization has been revealed. Okay, insight into the identity of King Charles' regent has sparked a massive frenzy in light of his upcoming procedure for an enlarged prostate. Let me guess something here. So, I believe, obviously, William, the heir to the throne, definitely is a regent to Charles. Harry probably, it's adult of the age of 18. And probably Andrew. And who else? I think it's 4. Is it 3 or 4? Okay. And one of the York sisters. I don't remember which one. The oldest. So now that William and Charles are busy, okay, you have William attending to the wife, even though there's, you know, they have people made to help them and everything like that. So they're gonna give the excuse that William cannot do what Charles, you know, what he was supposed to do to take over while Charles is not feeling good. So they will want, the next person will be Harry. So there's Harry who's about to receive his award. So they want to distract him from everything else. Oh my God, these people are cruel. So there's me here. Oh, I did this not too long ago, a few minutes ago. 3 people like it and 1 retweet. Okay, so there's me here. They really don't want Harry to receive his Legend Award and Peace. That's what this boils down to. After the award, you'll see. All headlines will most likely be about Harry for not attending his. Oh my God. It's because I was running out of space, so I'm removing things while I'm removing things, and I'm misspelling stuff at the same time. Okay, so let's start all over. They really don't want Harry to receive his Legend Award and Peace. That's what this boils down to. After the award, you'll see all headlines will most likely be about Harry for not attending his father in the hospital. All this is about attention. I hope Sussex Squad tweet will be about Harry's award Friday. Okay, so that's today. Isn't William heir to the throne? What are we taking? Okay, what are we talking about here? All right, so there's that here. Let's go to the next tweet. These people ridiculous. Next tweet. So there's that here. See, this is the thing that they want. Okay, admiration, cheers, and all of that. And many of the Brits love to give them that. So they want to feel sorry kind of thing instead of feeling happy for Harry. Alright, remember that the British royal family was this overjoyed when Queen Elizabeth II died. Camilla was even smirking. Who's Cam? Camilla. Camilla was even smirking at the funeral. Was she? I didn't even watch it. Okay, the only thing that I show you was the whatever I have on the video. That's all I know. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, they just want attention. That's all it is. Okay, they're probably hassling her. There's the thing here. When they say Harry and Meghan made her last year's horrible, it was those four that actually did. And Andrew. Okay, the only family member who looked sad at the Queen's funeral was Harry and Meghan. Yep. The only family member that showed any level of grief or sadness were Harry and Meghan, Edward and Sophie. That is true. That is true. Especially what is it? Anne. Anne was very, very taken back. Okay, the rest were smiling, happy, joyful, posing for photos, disgusting. And now you know who really made her last year a living hell, and it wasn't Harry and Meghan. Okay, with both Charles and Kate hospitalized, William is probably downright gleeful. Alright, so maybe he might just take the step and let me not say what I'm thinking. Next tweet. There's this here. Royal Rodent needs to stop this nonsense. Ask Harry to come back to help his family and his country. There's that. Which family? Which country? USA is home. His family. Big dude Harry isn't going to help Rodent get... What is that? I don't know. Okay, anymore can eat your cake and have a bunch of ungrateful people. My goodness, he's getting... Okay, Jabbo ran, excuse the pun, for the hills after wanting Archie dangling from the balcony. Was he the one who said that? I thought it was someone else. I had the video somewhere. I don't know, but it's embedded in one of the tweets. Now he's back with two different stories about Harry. One for and one against Harry. Stop reaching, Jabbo. Okay, the royal family pushed option 5 on Harry and Meghan, so now they will enjoy the unintended consequences of the unilateral, petty, vindictive, and short-sighted decision. Okay, it's laughable that they attack Harry and Meghan for the last 7 years, then say, quote, hey, come back. I know the other one, what's his name? The one who had to put the wreath at the cenotaph. What's his name? I forgot his name. Okay. So they've been saying to come back.
4 times I asked the palace, or maybe 3 times I asked the palace, if we, as a media group, could meet Meghan, and it never happened. And I think if we had have met her, and if she'd have met us, things might have been different. You know, might see that we're human and she's human. Unfortunately, she did get some bad press, and that was a mistake. But you know, we asked for forgiveness and please come back because. You know, this is a great country and the royal family are very important to us all. And the Queen needs your support, Harry, because, you know, William can't do it all. Catherine can't do it all. The Prince of Wales is taken on the Queen's role now, so he's even more busy. So, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure Harry is just looking at his beautiful family, his beautiful home and saying, no, thank you. I think I have a video that says that. Maybe I'll look for it and put it right next. Okay, Harry's family are Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet. Harry lives in his adopted country, which happens to be his wife's country, the end. And the other one told her to go back to America.
Piers, if you want to be private, go back to America and live privately. It's pretty straightforward.
And that's exactly what they did. I have to give him credit for that. Okay, he suggested it, and I think Harry was trying his best to work with the family, but they didn't want that. So Piers Morgan gave him the idea, go back to America, and I think that was the best advice Piers Morgan have ever done. Okay, give credit where credit is due. Okay, moreover, the only thing is that they didn't think Harry will follow along. Okay, moreover, this particular guy here is the very person who abused Harry's son Archie a few months ago. I don't follow them, so I don't remember what he said. But the thing about dangling at the balcony, I thought it was someone else. He had a funny name. Oh, so let me look for that other video. Oh, there it is. Perfect. That's the one I was gonna look for. Okay, it looks like Robert Jobson and his media buddies then watched the 60 Minutes interview with Prince Harry and Anderson Cooper. Harry has moved on. The UK media needs to stop stalking him. He said no. Okay, no, Prince Harry. That's the retweet. That's her retweeting herself. All right, 7 seconds only.
Can you see a day when you would return as a full-time member of the royal family?
That's my comment here. LOL. Not even a millisecond to think about the question. LOL. Okay, let's be honest here. Harry is soft-headed and love his father. He knows that his early announcement of prostate surgery is designed to lure him back. Thank you! To lure him back because of the award that he's gonna receive this Friday. Okay, Harry lost both grandparents in the last 3 years. Is despicable palace manipulation, but he may take the bait to reassure himself. I don't know. A quick no. Alright, he said part-time and they refused. So now he won't even work remotely. Alright, so there's that here. These are extra. Let me focus on my list because I have a lot and I need to edit them tonight. My husband is working from home today, so it's not like yesterday. Alright, this sick man just won't stop. Harry and Meghan aren't working royals. They support charities, have invested in businesses, and have their own projects. Go focus on Sophie, Eddie, and Anne. They need all the support they can get. Alright, so that's this guy here. Ellen, Charles, and Kate's first thought was for others. What?
Thank you. Nice to see you again. I was just looking at, it's been a while since I last visited, so yeah, it's definitely when things get back to normal, I'd love to come and say hello to the team and everyone down there as well.
I think it was 2012 that you were last here.
It only seems like yesterday, Graham. It shows you how quickly time goes.
Really, Meghan and Harry's only thought is for themselves. Whatever. People who meet them knows. Okay, this post is from account. You're black. Okay, so let's see what this person said. Okay, he's right though. Okay, so no wonder why I don't even need to read it. Okay, he told them to go back to America. That's where they are minding their business with all those people around these two Kate family. Okay, remember, her mother is still alive, her father is still alive, her sister is still alive, her uncle who was bending on Meghan. Okay, they all are alive. They could attend to her. And then not only that, the palace have all the aides to help her. Okay, King Charles courtiers and doctors. What Harry and Meghan going to do that doctors and specialists actually, specialized pro can do. They want them in the UK so they could speak ill of them like Queen Elizabeth's funeral. Remember? Right? Nobody in America cares about what Piers Morgan has to say. The only channel that really gave him on is Fox News, and that's only when there's a wedding or funeral. Okay, Mr. Phone Hacker Stalker is now a mind reader also. Wow. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. These people. There's this here. Okay. I did share this on my community, but anytime anything happens in the UK, quote, Harry should be here for the family that treats him as a scapegoat and fed his wife to the wolves. It doesn't even matter that we told him to leave. He needs to be here. Only he can save us. That's exactly that. Okay, so I'm not the only one who see that. Okay, Joe, who is that? What happened to the Rangers baby? The Rangers baby needed a nap. Getting ready for today when Harry received his award. Okay, the Rangers daddy. But when Harry is in the UK, the same press will tell us how his family are too busy to see him. Thank you. Okay, he's gone back multiple times and has never seen his father or brother. Now they want Harry to leave his babies and fly across the world because of some routine treatment. There it is. Okay, so much this. They write the most poisonous article, truly horrible, attack baby Lily, then wonder why Harry and Meghan want nothing to do with them. They left 4 years ago. Oh, my goodness, time flies. Okay, it's not about Harry saving oops, oh, let's go back. Okay, let's see, where was I? Okay, it's not about Harry saving anything. It's about giving the British royal family the chance to act as magnanimous and thereby labeling Harry and by extension Meghan as being the wrongful party. That's all it is. Exactly, that's all they're playing out. Okay, there's a tweet that I tweeted in response to a tweet. I was like, watch, after the award, you're gonna hear how they're gonna try to remove the headline away from Harry receiving the award. Okay, how like how mean he was not going attending the hospital to his father's thing. I mean, it's technical. It's almost the same thing, the same tactic, the same blueprint. By now, I don't know why the UK haven't get it. Okay, and this is what happened when something truly happened to them. Nobody's gonna give a damn. And this is why I said when they call out wolves too many times. All right, that's all it is. They didn't give shit about him, them. Then they don't now. Okay, Harry is safe in the US. No need to go back to Shutter Island just to save a sinking ship. Okay, sinking ship. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. I believe there's more, but let's move on. Next tweet, there's that here. Yeah, the leftover on Spite Isle are not getting the mass public sympathies they thought they will get. Indeed, the social media response has been downright mocking and contemptuous, especially against Billy. There's that here. Okay, that nasty Rebecca English. Okay, so I didn't see any tweet about her, or should I say screenshot about her. Nasty Rebecca English saying on the Nasty Daily Fail front page for Friday 1901. Okay, January 19, 2024. All this is removing spotlight away from Harry. That's all it is. Say online trolls attacking Willie for looking after his wife and children are so spiteful. She has got a damn nerve with all the hateful and nasty things she has said about the Sussexes. They're all a baggage for God. That's all I know. Okay, hey, he drove a fancy car to visit Kate, proving how much he cares, although she's been in the hospital for ages. This is what I was saying. It seems like she was at the hospital, I think 2 weeks prior. Now that it's out, now she's showing that he cares. Okay, if that car parade going to the hospital on the 28th is a clue. That's an ad. Okay, it is hilarious for your reporters getting annoyed too. Alright, so let's see here. This is the last one I'm reading because it's all lies, and we can see to their trash. Bourne has completed her plastic surgery and is recovering. The timeline is the same for plastic surgery recovery. Okay, I don't know anything about that. Okay, as for Chucky swallowing balls, just swallowing balls, they're telling us now this is not the first procedure he's had. Liars. Okay, so let's go to the swallowing balls. Let's go to the next tweet. The squad are crazy. I wish tomorrow or today, okay, we focus on Harry's award. I hope this is what we focus on. Okay, Palace versus Palace. Oh, it's definitely a Palace PR war. Fact that King Charles told us about his process to cast shade over why Kate Middleton and Prince William then said what was specifically wrong with Kate demonstrate that. Okay, so there's another aspect of that, a different angle. Laughing my ass off, girl. I was laughing mostly out of the GIF. There's the clap here. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. This one is quick. This is an ad. Next one. So there's that here. This fat drunk Robert Jobson has already started his mess, Sussex squad. So let's see here. What did he say? Okay, Robert Jobson, Harry must be contemplating how it could have been so different. I mean, okay, how could it have been different? The most closest I could get to for Harry to remember what happened is when the Queen died. When the Queen died, he stopped everything to attend funerals and all of this. But instead, the UK of focusing about the Queen, everything was trashing Meghan left and right. So how different could it be? If he goes over there, the same tactic, they will pick up exactly where they left off. And then I hope if he does go to the UK, okay, he works with his own security, all right, because these people do not have good intention for him. And then once they get his body over there, they do what needs to be done, and then Meghan cannot get to him. Okay, I've said this a very long time ago. What is it? What did I call that video? It has been done before. All right, so this is, remember that was a very long time ago, before all of this came to light. Okay, his family needs him, but he has gone AWOL, and it raises some important what ifs. I mean, you have all those money from taxpayers' money to attend to Charles, who didn't give him a damn, especially after he took his security away, didn't even pick up his phone. Okay, when Harry was calling him. Okay, so what the hell? Oh my God. It's like they want people to have short-term memory. Harry, Hal, H, or Harold, the royal formerly known as Prince, he is still a prince. It's not formally, he is still a prince, no matter what. Must be sitting in his Montecito mansion contemplating how he could have been so different. Should have been perhaps. No, he's not contemplating about that because he knows his father is in good hand. Alright, his brother William could really do with some backups too, as he has to care for his younger family as wife Kate recuperates from major abdominal surgery. Okay, so he's doing his thing like Dr. Shola was saying in the other video, and Harry needs to take care of his family too. We will never know what is going on in Harry's family. Why? Because this is the privacy that he wants. Especially now, the winter is flu season. Who knows? Maybe one of the kids have a flu, you know, the runny nose, the cough and all of that. Maybe he needs to take care of that too. But we will never know because this is what he wanted, the privacy. He takes care of it privately. Alright, we don't know if Harry has given phone his dad to wish him well or his brother to inquire of Kate's health. I mean, they don't pick up his phone, so what the hell should he be calling now? Alright, let's see here. I don't recall any stories asking why British royal family never called Harry and Meghan when they miscarried or any other time it would have been useful. Thank you. That's a very good point. They should keep that same energy for eternity when it comes to the Sussexes. Don't expect what you never gave. Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna bring that same energy. This is the thing here. They play themselves out. Okay, if they need Harry, why will he be contemplating anything? Harry wanted to stay and do the job, but his family and their minions ran him off.
The decision that I have made for my wife and I to step back is not one I made lightly. It was so many months of talks after so many years of challenges. And I know I haven't always gotten it right, but as far as this goes, there really was no other option. What I want to make clear is we're not walking away, and we certainly aren't walking away from you. Our hope was to continue serving the Queen, the Commonwealth and my military associations, but without public funding. Unfortunately, that wasn't possible. I've accepted this, knowing that it doesn't change who I am or how committed I am. But I hope that helps you understand what it had come to, that I would step my family back from all I have ever known, to take a step forward into what I hope can be a more peaceful life.
Now they see what a huge hole is missing without the Sussexes being there. I'm sorry to say that I really don't think there's any issues over there. They just want the attention away from his award. Okay, for him to go in the UK, don't go and get the award. Dude writes fanfic, William needs backup. The dude with many servants, thank you. Many servants, billions of dollars, and probably 2 nannies per child. And not only that, wasn't he living in a different palace and Kate was someplace else? So, I don't know. Nothing's changed. What exactly does he have to juggle? People in the real world want to know. Alright, here we go. It's not his responsibility to take care of his nephews and niece, not his father. He has his own family to look after. Exactly. Okay, wait. Has Harry's brother or sister-in-law even met their niece? There's another point as well. Okay, has Charles met or inquired about his youngest granddaughter? Curious. Is this the same flabbermouth who said there was no way, not a chance, when asked if William and Kate's children will be meeting their Sussex cousin? I love how they say he'll gone AWOL, like he just up and left and is doing his own thing. He's with his wife and kids. He's hardly AWOL. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. These people are ridiculous. Crying wolves all the time. Next one. This image is funny. Scene when Prince Harry goes to the Legend of Aviation ceremony alone. Okay, and I will be the one screaming. Okay, I'm preparing myself in case that happened. LOL. Meghan went to the Power of Women Award solo. There's that here. He might actually go there alone, and I think we Sussex squad could deal with that easily, unlike the others. Okay, yeah, excuse me. I just witnessed my mama having her final. Was it feeding? Okay, I don't know. Don't enthuse. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. I don't know what's going on in this one, but okay. Next one. Okay, I mean, technically, royalists are right when they say Meghan Markle didn't want the job. She thought she was marrying into a life of public service.
I know the fact that she'll be really unbelievably good at the job part of it as well. is obviously a huge relief to me, because she'll be able to deal with everything else that comes with it. But no, you know, we're a fantastic team. We know we are, and we hope to, you know, over time, try and have as much impact for all the things that we care about as much as possible.
I am very excited about that, yeah.
And Meghan, given your acting and the profile you had, you'd already been involved with various causes, you've been an ambassador for UN Women. What about this new role? I mean, you're going to have a bigger platform, a bigger voice. What do you want to do with it?
I mean, I think what's been really exciting as we talk about the transition of this out of my career but into the role is that, as you said, the causes that have been very important to me, I can focus even more energy on, because very early out of the gate, I think you realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility, which I take seriously. And at the same time, I think in these beginning few months and now being boots on the ground in the UK, I'm excited to just really get to know more about the different communities here, smaller organizations who are working on the same causes that I've always been passionate about under this umbrella. And also being able to go around to the Commonwealth. I think it's just the beginning of a...
There's a lot to do.
Really?
There's a lot to do.
The reality was she was to be silent cannon fodder for her misbehaving and laws. I'm telling you, Henry VIII always brings some really good conversation. All right, and she continues, the shock of them leaving was worn off. Now even the royals themselves are just pissed that a mixed race American married to the spare had the audacity to say no to them. There wasn't or isn't any sin committed by a white royal that they aren't willing to try and sub in stories about Meghan. Sex trafficking, adultery, waste of public funds, laziness. This is someone that I block, so I'm not even gonna read it. Okay, is Meghan Markle in the room with us right now? But say something stupid. Go tell your 41 followers your suspicion. Again, I don't need to read them. No, you did, George. Alright, so is that an ad? That's an ad. Okay, it was awful. I have never seen anything like it. She rarely gave interviews and was maligned from day one by the press and social media. Her family sold her out for money. Her friends and charities were attacked also. They do not talk to the press and use a spokesman. The other thing is, I mean, Harry knows these people very well. The minute Meghan was over there, Harry made sure Meghan didn't give any interviews, because he already know these people are gonna switch her word. So he made sure Meghan didn't give any interviews. Look at the other one who did a 15-minute interview that turned into a book. All right, so that's another thing. Okay, that was a perfect example for Harry. Okay, so he stepped on the fire first, and then he was like, my wife is not gonna do that. Okay, the job as Harry's wife and life partner was very different than being dragged with headlines like straight out of Kempton almost. I'm shocked at how much Charles has allowed them to attack his son and grandchildren. William will be king and Catherine his queen. Cry harder. Okay, so that's fine. So why don't they just leave Harry and Meghan alone? Just leave Harry and Meghan alone. The other one have a job to do, so they should focus on that. Finish them. What happened? Alright, so let's go to my last one. This is my last one. Those two other tweets that I say I might go, I'm not even gonna go into them. Alright, next tweet. So there's that here. This one is 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Thank you very much, Meghan. Meghan Markle, Princess Meghan. Alright, so let's listen. 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Some screenshots in between.
We got a call, breakfast on a Friday, and it was actually Hugh here saying we just got a call from Kensington Palace and they wanted us to send some jeans to them. A couple of weeks we didn't hear anything until the Daily Telegraph, which is one of our leading newspapers, phoned us up and said, can you confirm Meghan Markle is wearing your jeans? And they go, oh, wow, okay.
Everyone is talking about the royal wedding, but today we are seeing how Meghan Markle's style is helping a small clothing company. A tiny Welsh denim company has been swamped by orders from all around the world after the princess was captured wearing their jeans at a public event.
The orders went crazy. They kept coming and they kept coming and they kept coming. Suddenly you have 3 months worth of orders in a night.
At first we thought, okay, we sold a few jeans because of it, but the back order list just grew and grew and grew.
For a small company, you dream about that moment where nobody knows you and then all of a sudden you get worldwide attention. Meghan wearing our jeans has been an incredible effect. We have, as a company, 3 months worth of waiting list for our jeans.
And that's not all. The Markle Sparkle has transformed the town.
Wow.
It was once home to a mass production jean factory that closed more than 10 years ago. 400 people lost their jobs at the time.
Wow.
But this new company says with this huge surge in demand, their goal now is to expand and hire on 400 more people. Isn't that cool?
That's nice.
That's incredible. So we're getting our mojo back. This is the old factory.
Oh, there's more. I thought it was done.
Which is going to be our new factory. Meghan wearing our jeans has given everybody like huge confidence that actually we can achieve the dream of getting 400 people their jobs back. It's a very big dream, but actually suddenly it's very achievable. And that's like, that confidence comes from the world's press come in because Meghan wore our jeans, because she's one of the most famous women on the planet right now. And that's pretty incredible for a small company. And you go, thank you very much, Meghan.
Wow.
We're super humbled by that.
That's very nice. That's very nice.
We got.
That's very nice. I like the way he appreciate that. Alright, so I wonder if anyone is buying Princess Anne outfit. Does she have a company too? Or I don't know, a line? Yeah, what do you think? Oh my god. Good for them. Will they happen to be the very first lucky beneficiary of the Meghan effect? I can't believe I missed this. Thank you so much for sharing this delightful video. Alright, so that's an ad. Okay, the Meghan effect. No wonder certain people with the Wells title are fuming. Good on Meghan. If royals did more of this, people may not see them as a snob. I love the Meghan Markle. She did that. Yeah. Alright, thanks Meghan. There's a heart here. When I can order it myself, please. Anything for Meghan, I will be there and order it without question. Okay, what is the name of the jean? Fabulous. Okay, the Meghan effect is still on trend to this day, just as J. Crew. Wow. Okay, so that is it. Let me see what's popping up on my notification. Let me pause and see if I should share them. Okay, so these I've already went on them. So let's do a prayer. While I pause, I did type in a prayer. Prayer for thanks. Why I'm saying thanks is for Harry receiving the award and to have, we're thanking God in advance for that. Even though his family is trying to drag him down. It's like the way that I see the UK is, it seems like it's not just Harry they do that. Anybody who's trying to be successful, trying to survive, is like they always try to pull them down. There's a thumbnails that I have, and I think I have a video on PYTE where there's a hand coming above water and then they're pulling them down. This is what I see here with the UK. Anyone who tries to be successful, they try to pull them down. But the royal family, wants to be the one on top. Okay, for everything. But at the same time, they're not doing anything significant. Alright, that's the problem here. Alright, so a simple prayer of gratitude. Thank you, Lord, for the blessings you have bestowed on my life. You have provided me with more than I could ever have imagined. You have surrounded me with people who always look out for me. You have given me family and friends who bless me every day with kind words and actions. Okay, so that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And I hope the squad today, they focus on tweets that deals with Harry's award. That's all I'm hoping for. Okay, so let me start editing. It's 3 o'clock right now. Thank you for watching.